Hi students, it's Miss Green. Welcome to lesson 13. Today's lesson still deals with La Familia, so we will still be applying some of our vocabulary words from La Familia like padre, just father, madre, mother, hermano, brother, hermana, sister, and so on. By the end of this lesson, you will know how to use yo tengo, which is I have, to further describe your family, whereby you'll be able to say things like, I have two sisters, or I have two brothers. All right, are you ready to get started? Okay, let's go. So we're going to start with just a simple review of some of our previously learned items to discuss La Familia. We have previously learned how to use the possessive adjective my in Spanish, which is pronounced me. Let me hear you say that, me. Great. For example, if I want to say my father, do you remember how you would say that? Yes, mi padre. What about my mother? Yes, mi madre. How about my brother? Sí, mi hermano. And what about my sister? Yes, mi hermana. And so if we were to apply this, we can refer to anything you saying like my shoe or my cousin or my dog, my cat, mi zapato, mi prima, mi primo, mi perro, mi gato. So we can continue to apply this to other things and as we work with our Spanish. All right, so let's continue to review. We've also learned how to use se llama in order to say that someone is named or someone's name is. So let's look at our examples. If I want to say my father is named Homer, remind me guys, how would we say that? Yes, mi padre se llama Homer. Or if I want to say my mother's name is Marge, let's remember how to do that. Mi madre se llama Marge. And notice how we're applying that possessive adjective me. All right. So if we want to say my brother is named Bart, we would say mi hermano se llama Bart. And if we want to say my sister's name is Lisa, mi hermana se llama Lisa. All right. So notice how we are applying previously learned things. We put it together and we're producing language. Sí, muy bien. Okay. All right, guys. Now, this leads us to where we want to get today, which is using tango or yo tengo. So let's back up for a second and I want to talk about where this comes from. Yo tengo comes from the verb tener. Let me hear you say that. Tener. Tener means to have. Let's try it again. Say it one more time. Tener. And it means what, guys? Yes, to have. Now, when we want to say I have, we're going to take the verb tener and we turn it into yo tengo or tengo. Sometimes people omit that yo. So, tengo or yo tengo. All right, so we're going to use that to actually describe our families and by telling people, well, I have 3 sisters, I have 4 brothers, and so on. So I want to model how we would do that using our first 2 statements, and then we're going to do 2 together. All right, let's look at number 1. Number 1 says or states, I have 3 sisters. I have 3 sisters. All right, so we're going to put our yo tengo there first. So yo tengo, and let me apply some old vocabulary. Tres. Yo tengo tres. And let's apply the word for sisters. You know it. All right, yo tengo tres hermanas. So that's how I would do that. So I'm going to do it again. I have 3 sisters. Yo tengo tres hermanas. All right, so notice how I applied my old vocabulary and I also use yo tengo. All right, I'm going to do number 2 for you guys as well. So let's look at our statement. The statement is I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers. So I'm going to start with my yo tengo and then apply old vocabulary. Yo tengo 2 hermanas y 2 hermanos. Let me do it again. I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers. Yo tengo 2 hermanas y 2 hermanos. Yes. All right. And it's pretty simple. So now, guys, let's do some together. All right. So we're going to do number 3 and number 4 together. So number 3 states, I have 1 brother. And by the way, when we say 1 in this context, we're going to use un. Okay? So don't forget that. All right, so let's do it. So, what do we need first? I heard it. Yes, yo tengo. So all together, yo tengo. And now, what comes next? Yes, un. Yo tengo un. And then we have our vocabulary to apply. Yo tengo, keep going with me, un hermano. Let's put it together, guys. Yo tengo un hermano. Excelente. We did that. All right, now let's do number 4, número cuatro. So 4 says, I have 4 brothers. All right, guys, how do we begin it? I have, yo tengo. Apply. Vocabulary. What should we put next, guys? Cuatro. Finish it up with me. Yes, hermanos. Let's put it all together. Yo tengo 4 hermanos, which is I have 4 brothers. Let's do it one more time. I have 4 brothers. Let's say it all together. Yo tengo 4 hermanos. Excelente. Now, guys, with this knowledge, you can begin to tell people how many brothers and sisters you have. So, for example, if you have 2 sisters, yo tengo 2 hermanas. If you have 5 brothers, yo tengo 5 hermanos. What if you have 3 sisters and 3 brothers? Yo tengo 3 hermanas y 3 hermanos. And so on. So you can apply it to your own family and tell people how many siblings you have. Okay? You can keep going and say, I have 5 cousins. Yo tengo 5 primos. And so on. Okay. So guys, now it's your turn to do some independent work. So we have 4 statements. Number 1 says, I have 2 sisters. Number 2, número 2, I have 5 sisters and 2 brothers. Número 3, I have 1 sister. By the way, don't forget to use una when you want to say 1. And number 4, número 4, I have 3 brothers. On a scrap sheet of paper, or just you can turn on the back of something, but I want you to translate each statement to Spanish. Okay? So we know that we're going to use yo tengo, yes, and then apply the rest of your previously learned vocabulary. apply your numbers, because we learned that at the very beginning of the school year or at the beginning of the semester, and then apply your family vocabulary. Okay? All right. Now, complete sentences, all in Spanish. Now, I just heard someone say, well, Miss Green, do we have to write out the numbers? You know, I know it's easy just to write the actual numerical form of the number, but no, go ahead and spell out your numbers. Go ahead and spell them out. So for example, when you get to 2, instead of writing the number 2, I want you to write dos, D-O-S, dos. Okay? All right. Now, so guys, I have something fun for you to do after you complete this assignment. And let's talk about it. So look at your screen. Now, you'll notice I have little Maggie Simpson over here to the left, and Miss Maggie wants to tell you something. So Miss Maggie wants to tell you about her family. And so here's what she wants to say, but I'm going to tell you what to do with it. So she says, me llamo Maggie Simpson. Mi padre se llama Homer Simpson. Mi madre se llama Marge Simpson. Yo tengo un hermano. Mi hermano se llama Bart Simpson. Yo tengo una hermana. Mi hermana se llama Lisa Simpson. Hasta luego. Okay, guys. Now, that's all I'm going to do. But this is what you have to do. I want you to read this to mom or dad or somebody in your family. And then I want you to tell them exactly, or not exactly, but the gist of what little Miss Maggie is telling you guys about her family. Okay? I know you can do it because all we've done is just taken, you can see all the little parts that we've learned within our whole family lesson, and they're all in there. All right, so I want you to have fun with this. This is nothing to stress over. Just have a good time. You do not have to translate it by writing it. You simply need to just verbally say, well, Mama, this is what Maggie is saying. Maggie is telling us, etc., etc. Okay, so Miss Green's not going to give it away. All right, and guys, you have fun with that. So now, this concludes our lesson. Please remember to go to your Google Classroom to access your other resources and your videos. And yeah, and I think that's all we have, guys. All right, have a wonderful day. Don't forget your music playlist, your QEA Spanish Review playlist. Have fun with that, guys. And guys, I miss you all. Love you all. Can't wait to see you guys again. All right. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.